Imagine a city gripped by an invisible terror. The Black Death, a plague of unimaginable horror, was sweeping across Europe, wiping out a third of the population. In the face of this incomprehensible catastrophe, fear curdled into a desperate need for a scapegoat. In the thriving imperial city of Nuremberg, that fear found its target in the Jewish community. The year was 1349, and as the plague raged, a different kind of sickness, the sickness of hate, took hold, leading to a brutal, targeted massacre that would forever scar the city's history. Quick call to action. Before we continue, take a moment to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. Also, keep an eye out for exclusive content coming soon to Substack. The Black Death arrived in Nuremberg in 1349, and with it came the insidious rumor that the Jewish people were responsible for poisoning the wells. This baseless accusation, fueled by centuries of anti-Jewish sentiment and the sheer terror of the plague, spread like wildfire across the German lands. It was a desperate attempt to rationalize the inexplicable, to find a human cause for a natural disaster. Despite the fact that Pope Clement VI had issued a papal bull in 1348, condemning the well poisoning accusations and protecting the Jewish communities, the local authorities in many cities, including Nuremberg, either lacked the will or the power to stop the rising tide of violence. The city council, under immense pressure from the panicked populace, failed to protect its Jewish citizens. The massacre in Nuremberg is historically recorded as taking place on December 5, 1349. A mob, driven by hysteria and greed, stormed the Jewish quarter. The exact number of victims is debated, but historical accounts suggest that approximately 560 Jews were burned alive in a massive pyre. The remaining members of the community were either expelled or fled the city, their property seized by the city council and the mob. The pogrom was not a spontaneous riot of the poor. It was often orchestrated or at least tolerated by the local elite, who stood to gain financially. The Jewish quarter, or Judengasse, was destroyed, and the land was quickly repurposed. The most visible and enduring symbol of this act was the construction of the Frauenkirche, or the Church of Our Lady, on the site of the former synagogue. The construction of the Frauenkirche, beginning shortly after the massacre, served as a grim monument to the tragedy. It was a physical erasure of the Jewish presence, a public declaration that the community's destruction was complete. The church's presence in the central market square, the Hauptmarkt, ensured that the memory of the violence was literally built into the city's landscape. The events of 1349 in Nuremberg were part of a wider wave of Black Death persecutions that swept across Europe, leading to the near-total annihilation of Jewish communities in the German-speaking lands. This period marked a devastating chapter in Jewish history, forcing a mass migration eastward to Poland and Lithuania, where they found temporary refuge. The legacy of the 1349 massacre is a chilling reminder of how easily fear and prejudice can combine to unleash unimaginable brutality. It highlights the danger of scapegoating during times of crisis and the failure of civil authority to protect its most vulnerable citizens. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.